Hey Margina, good evening. Hey Melinda, hey Alyssa, how y'all doing? Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Hey Veronica, I'm doing pretty good. Hey Tequila, how you doing? Oh, you feeling good? Yes. It's really cloudy and rainy here in Texas. It has been all week, and they're predicting it's going to be the rest of the week. Hey Riasha. Hey Short Lady C, good evening. How y'all doing? Hey Shalom. But yeah, so I didn't get to go walk yesterday because it was raining, but I got something to tell y'all. I'm gonna wait for a few minutes. I'm gonna, clue y'all in like I normally do. Let y'all know how the week going. Hey Kimberly, hey Tamika. I'm doing really good, Short Lady C. Like it's been a really good week. I'm still on track. This is week 7. Your girl is still going on track. Hey sis, hey Ansley, how you doing? Meal prep this week, it's kind of a, I ain't gonna call it a fail. I shouldn't say meal prep is a fail because my meal prep is okay. Like my breakfast, I chose to do turkey sausage and egg, and that's good to me. I like that. And then for lunch, I just did tuna and crackers and some cuties, just something simple. I really couldn't think of nothing. So instead of me going off the deep end, I was like, let me do tuna. Tuna is kind of my fallback. And then for dinner, I am having, I made skinny meatloaf, which is another one of the WW Pound Dropper recipes. So I made that, and then I'm doing that with mashed cauliflower. So that's what my meal prep is. So my meal prep has been like good, but what was bad was my smoothie. So this week I chose to do a tropical fruit smoothie because when I went to Kroger, I found frozen fruit that were mango, strawberry, and pineapple, right? So I was so excited. Y'all gonna see this in the vlog. I was like so super excited that I found this because it's something different. Like, as y'all know, I've been switching my smoothies. So I was like, oh, this is something all the way different. Now, the strawberry is something familiar because I've been having strawberry a lot. But the mango and pineapple is something different. So I made my smoothie yesterday and I didn't like it. And the way I made it yesterday was with the mango, pineapple, strawberry, my Timmy greens, spinach, and my protein shake. And I use a strawberry and cream because the protein shake comes in banana and cream, peaches and cream, strawberry and cream, and then it has vanilla. And then there is the cafe latte, the caramel or caramel, and cinnamon roll now. They have the chocolate peanut butter one now. So they come in those kind of flavors. So the only thing that I thought that I would like the best was the strawberries and cream. So that's why I chose this. So anyway, I drunk that Monday, y'all, and I couldn't even drink it. Like I literally had 3 or 4 sips. And I'm not into forcing myself. Now, if it's something that I can tolerate, I'll go ahead and finish it and just know I'm not gonna do it again. But y'all, I couldn't even tolerate it. It was beyond bitter, and I don't know what it was. And then I realized I don't really care for mango like that. Like I'm not a mango person. So this morning I decide, oh, and by the way, I'm almost out of teamy greens. I got like 2 scoops left. So I gotta put in an order. Oh my God, it's like I get the collagen and I leave the Timmy greens. Had the greens, not the collagen. Like I gotta get it back together. But anyway, so this morning I said, well, you know what? Since I don't have that much left, I'm just not gonna put the Timmy greens in there and see how it turned out. So I didn't put the Timmy greens and I didn't put the mango in my smoothie because I don't like mango. Found that out. Like this is my 4th time confirming that I don't like mango. But yeah, I kept trying. So anyway, I did it that way this morning. So only thing I had today's smoothie was pineapple, strawberry, spinach, and the smoothie. I mean the strawberry and cream shake. That's all I had. Got to work, broke my fast, tasted it. Nasty, nasty, nasty. So what me and Courtney came to the solution is it has to be the pineapple. And I looked it up and I read that they say once you like mix pineapple together, I mean smooth, like put pineapple in a smoothie, it brings the bitterness out of it, and it made my smoothie so like to the point where I couldn't even do it. So smoothies were a fail this week. Like maybe I need to try it now without the pineapple. and without the mango. But then after that, it's just gonna be a strawberry. It's just gonna be a strawberry. So yeah, that right there ain't my thing. So my smoothie was a fail, but my meal prep is pretty good. Hey, LaShondra. Hey, Crystal Boo, your eyebrows look so bomb. I hope you and Koyo had a good time on Sunday. Happy anniversary to y'all. Yes, I enjoyed myself, y'all. I had 2 drinks. 2 drinks? Oh my God, I was tipsy in them people place. Like, I haven't had anything to drink since I got back on track. So I was like, it's our anniversary. It's 5 years. I'm going to have a drink. And I got a Cosmopolitan. And yeah, it was a raspberry Cosmopolitan. And it was so good. So when the waiter came back, he was like, should I refresh your drink? And I was like, yeah. So I got a second one. Y'all, I was tipsy because them drinks were strong. Courtney got something called Rocks Rita. And it's pretty much just a margarita on the rocks. It was strong. I took a couple sips of her drink. So yeah, that was my shots mixed with my drink. I was tipsy, but we enjoyed ourselves. The food was amazing. I loved all of those calories, all of them. So we really enjoyed that. And thank you so much for my eyebrows. This is day 5, so they are starting to peel. Like, I don't know if you can see, but like that little part right there is gone. It's kind of gone here. Now this side is just scabbed. It hasn't started peeling yet, but I know the results are going to be so amazing because I liked it with the first round. So this round was just done just to darken it, just to make sure that they stand out. So I'm so in love, but they are healing because they itch so much. So I have to keep doing like this because, you know, you can't scratch them, get them wet or anything like that. Y'all, though, when I get to day 5, I'm going to do me a nice face mask. Y'all know Mix Easy had reached out to me. I did a sponsorship with them, but no lie, that face scrub and that face mask and that jade roller, y'all, if y'all ain't got that, get it. My discount code is still available. It's CNCTV. You get 15% off your order. Get it. Like, that face scrub make you, I'm talking about, your face will just be so smooth. Courtney was like, I want a face mask, and the face mask is so moisturizing. Like, although I have oily skin, I like to use a moisturizing face mask because it just helps, like, with the oils. Like, it helps it. I know it's like, it's a stigma that you're not supposed to put oil on top of oil, but having oily skin, your skin still needs oil, because if you don't put it on there, then your skin works overtime to produce oils. So that's why you can be so oily sometimes. So it's okay to go ahead and put a little oil on. Oh my God, y'all, I'm in love with that. So I cannot wait to do me a whole little facial spa night. I'm ready. Because although I still like wash my face every day, and you know, I clean in between my brows, on top of them, around, I clean my eyelids and stuff, it ain't nothing like just dousing my face or being in the shower. Because normally I wet my hair down in the shower, because y'all know I just do my little wash and go. I shouldn't even call it a wash and go. I should call it a wet and go. Because I just wet this shit down in the shower, y'all. I don't do hair. I don't do hair. That's why I have a little team of people. I got somebody that do natural hair, somebody that do bundles, somebody that do braids. I don't do it like I told y'all right now, I'm just chilling. It seems like every year, these little weeks right here, I just be chilling on my hair. I just don't even be tripping about it. I guess it's me letting my hair breathe, and, you know, letting me, because I have to put water on it every day. So it's getting watered every day. I'm putting oil on it. So I always like give myself this break or whatever. But yeah, I want to feel the shower water on my face and on my hair and stuff. I'm ready for that. But it's definitely worth it, because like I said, to go in that water and come out and still have brows, that's gonna be amazing. Because, you know, when you do brows, maybe the spinach and the pineapple. See, and that's what I was thinking. Like, I know it's not the spinach, because I can taste, like, I know the spinach taste, and I'm okay with that. Like, I do know it's a green taste, just like my Timmy Greens. It has like a green taste, but this taste was pure bitterness, as if, like, I don't know, it was just bitter. And so I was like, I don't know what it is. And like I said, I didn't put the mango in there today, and I didn't put the Timmy Greens in there. So I just had my spinach in there, and it's like I couldn't even taste the spinach because all I taste was bitter. So I was like, it gotta be the pineapple. That's the only foreign thing that I put in my smoothie that I normally don't. I normally use that shake. I normally use that spinach. I normally use those strawberries. You know, I normally use that shake. So did I say that? But yeah, so I was like, it has to be the pineapple. So I'm tempted tomorrow to make it without the pineapple, like, but then again, it's just gonna end up being strawberry and spinach if I do it like that, because I'm out of berries. I do have some bananas. I don't know. I actually probably, well, when I did my tracking, because I always track my food ahead of time, so that way I know. So whatever I need to pack, put in my lunch, put in my purse or whatever, I've already tracked for it, so I have it with me. So I tracked that I was going to Starbucks and get an espresso so I could do a protein iced coffee because I got caramel protein shakes. So they'll probably be, yeah, we probably just gonna pick up the smoothie thing next week. We're gonna try it again, and I'm really honestly considering remixing either the berry smoothie or the strawberry banana smoothie, because both of those are really good. Y'all know my all-time favorite is the one with the PB2, but I really did that for 2 years. So I was like, let me try to, get some more stuff. So I think I'm just gonna either remix the strawberry banana one or either the berry one, because the tropical fruit one was a fail for me, y'all. It was a fail for me. I'll try it again another time. Oh, thank you, Short Lady C. We really, really enjoyed that, and it's so crazy. Hey, Eve. Hey, sis. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Did it hurt? No, my eyebrows actually didn't hurt this time. Like I said, the first time I got it done 3 years ago, she only had 7% numbing cream. So yeah, sis felt all of that. But this time she had 39%, and literally I fall asleep all the time, because when I did the vlog, I showed you guys just her filling it in, but to get this deep dark tone, she did actually have to go over it like 4 or 5 times. So y'all saw how she like shaded it and then wiped it off, put the what is that, ink? Is it ink? Yeah, put the ink on there and then put the saran wrap over. She did that 4 or 5 times on each eye. So I falls asleep, honey. That's how I know that numbing cream is the business, because I fall asleep and she be waking me up. You ready to see your brows? Oh girl, yeah, I forgot you was doing my brows. Hey Lexi, how y'all doing? Thank you, Short Lady C. She be on it. Y'all thumbs up the live. But anyway, so like I said, yesterday I didn't get to go work out because it was raining. And then me and Courtney was talking, because she the weatherman. So she was like, oh, baby, it don't look good for you this week because it's going to rain again on Thursday. Because y'all know I walk on Tuesdays, I skip Wednesday, and then I walk again on Thursday, Friday. So she said it's not looking too good for you because it's supposed to rain today and it's going to rain Thursday and Friday. And I was like, I don't want to be discouraged by not being able to go and work out outside, something that I've been doing, and been like consistently doing for 6 weeks. So I'm like, okay, Crystal, this is normally when you go haywire and then you just be like, well, it is what it is. I can't do it. It's out of my control, and just roll with the punches. But I didn't do that this time. This time, your girl went and I joined the gym. I did it. So anyway, where I live, we have a gym. And what's crazy is, when I was looking at it online, because it's not a gym by itself. So when I was looking at it online, which how videos can be, it just looked like it was just a small room and that, it had some equipment. Well, the apartments that we moved from, the gym was like that. Well, I call it a gym because it has equipment. Let me let y'all know that now. I'ma always call anything that just got workout machines and weights, I'm gonna call it a gym. I don't care if it's a room, I don't care if it's an alleyway, I don't care what, I'm gonna call it a gym. So anyway, the gym in my old apartments was literally a room, and it had 2 treadmills, a bike, and an elliptical. And then it had like some weights in there, but not like weight machines, just actual free weights. And that's all it had, and it had a TV. And that's what, I used to help me get to my goal. I went in there and I rode on that bike. I did that treadmill. Oh, and it had a stair stepper. I gotta give it that credit. It had a stair stepper. So anyway, yeah, so whenever I saw this place, I thought, oh, well, that's what it was. And I'm like, you know what? I did like the intimate feel of it, just being in there. It is what it is. So when I go over to get the little tour, because they give you a little tour before you sign up for your membership, I was like, oh, this is not a room. Like, it's not as big as a gym, but it's definitely more than one room. Like, they have a ton of equipment. They have treadmills, bikes, ellipticals, the stair stepper. They have all the machines that you can, that you use at the gym. They have free weights. They have weighted machines. And then they also have like this YouTube tutorial site. When you sign up for a membership, they send you to teach you how to use each machine, which I thought was so freaking genius, because not everybody who goes to a gym is an expert and know what machine works on what body part. So I thought that was amazing. amazing of them. So yes, your girl signed up, and tomorrow will be day one in the gym. Like, it's time. I've been being consistent with doing 2-mile walks 3 times a week, and I feel good in my body. My stamina has increased. Everything has like went up. So at this point, like I told you guys, I'm not looking to lose weight. I'm just trying to look not to gain. That's it. Losing weight is the easiest thing you'll ever do in life, but keeping weight off is hard. So I just want to make sure, like I told you guys, this is a lifestyle for me. So meal prepping, working out 3 times a week, I am trying to incorporate this not for weight loss, but for a lifestyle. So I'm excited about it. I can't wait to get in there tomorrow. I did go look at Pinterest as well, and I pinned a couple of like leg day workouts, arm day workouts, because I kind of want to establish that, because like I told you guys, that's where I am. Let me read some of these comments real quick, because I see them, they going. Hey Kelly, how you doing, sis? Hey Rakia, how you doing? Hey Pink Under Construction. Hey Jess, welcome in. Oh, thank you, Ramona. How you doing today? Shalom, that's cool. You're about to take it up a notch. Yes, sis, and I'm so excited. Like I said, I like walking outside. Don't get me wrong. That's something that I genuinely still want to do on Saturdays. Like, especially now since I'll be going to the gym, I feel like I still need that day to just like get that fresh air and walk. So I think I still want to do my 2-mile walk on Saturdays. But so what's cool is the place that I joined, they have a actual gym, like a court, full court, half court basketball area. They have a room that's they call the dance room, where they either do group classes or you can go in there and do free workouts. And when I say free, I mean, like, you know, if I wanted to take my phone in there and set it up and do a workout like that, it's just a big room that has nothing in it but mirrors. They have that. They have an indoor track. So on days like this, when it's raining and it's gloomy and I can't walk, if I don't want to get on the machines, I can still walk and do a 2-mile walk on the track and not necessarily on the treadmill. And then, like I said, they have all the gym equipment that you need. So I was so super excited about it. It's the same price I was paying for my old membership at Gold's Gym. But I just feel like it's super close to home. When I say super close to home, I mean, like, all I gotta do is walk downstairs. Like, I love that. I love that. Like, all the other time I would have to drive to my gym, but now I can just walk downstairs. Like, who ain't got no excuse no more, huh? Who ain't got no excuse? Have you tried the chocolate peanut butter premier? Other than banana, what would you pair with it? Looking for suggestion. I haven't tried it, sis, but I want it so bad, and I heard Sam's has it. They just have it in like the case, so I don't want to buy it in that big of a case, and I don't know if I like it, because y'all know how I am about buying stuff. So I don't know, and I'm thinking, like, with that one, I really don't. Let me think on that. Because I don't know. I'm with you. Like, other than banana, I definitely wouldn't put that in like a green smoothie. I just don't see that and spinach and Timmy greens going together. I just don't see that going together. So I don't know. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Maxine. Hey, Dorothy. Kimberly said that stair stepper give you a nice booty. Yes, that's what Demisha, y'all. And that's the reason too. Like, Demisha should be also a personal trainer. Not only is she amazing at nails and all things cosmetic, because that's another thing about Demisha and why I like go so hard and support her so much, because sis, she bought her bag. She is an esthetician. She can do facials. She does waxing, Brazilian waxing, arm, leg, eyebrow waxing, face waxing. She does all of that. She does lashes. She does nails. She does pedicures. The only thing sis ain't doing right now is like full makeup. That's the only thing she ain't doing. But she over there, man, she be on it. But anyway, on top of that, I feel like she need to be a personal trainer. Like, she out here killing the game. Her Insta story, if you guys follow her on Instagram, is at Polished Beauty Lounge, because she do post on there as well. She'll post like her workouts. Y'all, sis be getting it in. But she motivates me all the time, because although like she's my nail tech, we are professional in that sense, but we're also friends as well, which is so crazy, because I didn't even know I can make friends in my 30, and I feel like I made a really good friend, you know? So we talk all the time. So anyway, she I told her I was gonna join the gym or whatever, and she was like, you got this, you know, it's time. And even I have another friend, her name is Brittany. She's a personal trainer, and she go hard. She here in the Dallas area, y'all. Her Instagram is Get Fit with Brit, I think, or I think it's Get Fit with Brit, but my sis be killing the game. But anyway, she hit me up and was like, hey, I'm so proud of you. You're doing so well, da da da. And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, yeah, I'm just getting to the point where walking is easy to me. Like when I first was doing my 2 miles, y'all, I used to come in this house and you would have thought I had ran a marathon. I'd be so tired, out of breath, hurting. But literally now I can come in from doing a 2-mile walk and go back out and do another 2-mile walk. Like I'm not winded, I'm not tired anymore. I don't have to sit down. I come in, like if baby want me to cook something for her, I come in cooking, cleaning up, all kind of stuff. So since my body has like got, hey LaShondra, hey, you calling live. My body has gotten used to that, and that's what being consistent does. It's gonna be hard for you at first, but then as you continue to go, it gets easier. So anyway, make a long story short, she just told me, she said it's time for you now to cut your cardio down, maybe do 15-20 minutes cardio, but you really need to do your weight training, which y'all know this is something that I've been told several times before. But I think like I always said, just because you get some on the first time, everybody may not get it the first time. It may take them to hear it 23 times before it registered to them like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, I finally made it, y'all. So I still want to do, like I said, my cardio as far as doing the treadmill or the elliptical or something like that. But I don't want the cardio to be my only main focus. I actually do want to get in there and get on those machines and get to like, doing everything, especially since walking is helping. And I can always tell when my body is leaning out because my skin like loosens up even more. Like I feel like I have a little bit more loose skin in my belly area. And I don't know, it could just be me tripping, because, we do that to ourselves. It's called body dysmorphia. We look at ourselves and see something that don't nobody else see. Because every time I say it to Courtney, she's like, I don't see anything. And I'm like, my clothes are like fitting amazing. Like I feel good, but I just feel, and she's like, I don't see anything. So that could just be, that's what's going on. So we're not going to stress about it. We just going to keep on pushing toward the mark. So I'm excited to get in there and get on, on that and get that going. I was just trying to see. I missed a couple more comments. Yes, Lexi, I am so ready. And I did on this vlog that's coming up, you guys, I did like a little tour of like the gym area and showed you like the equipment and stuff. Cause I'm like so super excited about that. I am ready. But anyway, guys, welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Y'all see the title, relationships and weight loss. Let's talk about it. One of my lovely sis hit me up in the DMs and she was like, sis, I've been trying to be on a diet forever and I just can't. My boyfriend won't let me. She was like, how were you able to lose weight and, pretty much be in a relationship? And to be truthfully honest with y'all, it's a location at my apartments, LaShondra. To be completely honest with y'all, if you think about when I started my journey January of 2018. I got married in August of 2018. So I lost weight while planning a wedding. And I know it, like now, I'm like, what I did? And it was crazy because somebody asked me this years ago and it never registered to me until now. And they was like, you really did. Like you planned a wedding, in a relationship and still lost extreme weight, because from January I was 297 pounds. When me and Courtney got married in August, I was 227 pounds. So I lost a big amount of weight in that time. And remember, in that time, me and Courtney still had our birthdays. It was Valentine's Day. It was what other holidays come up? Easter. Like it was holidays and everything that came up, and I was still able to lose that amount of weight. But like I always tell you guys, I was nervous at first because although me and Courtney, we have a foundation, our hobby is food. We like to eat. She liked to cook. I like to taste what she cook. You know what I'm saying? So that was like that. So it was kind of nerve-wracking and scary for me at first, because remember, weight loss starts with you. No one can make you lose weight. I don't care how bad a person needs to lose weight. That's why people that's on my 600-pound life, whenever, it first come on, they're always being rebellious and you better go get my food. Like, can't nobody make you lose weight. I don't care how much they tell you like, oh, you're dying or you're killing yourself. yourself, or you eating yourself to death. Like, people don't deal with that. You have to, you remember what we say, it starts in your mind. All of it starts in your mind. So you have to prepare yourself first to lose weight. So once I realized that this is something that I really needed to do, and I needed to do it for Crystal, not for nobody around me, then it was easier for me to go and talk to Courtney and sit down and say, okay, listen, I'm in a very unhappy place right now in my body. Like, I know you think I'm beautiful. I know you tell me you love me and I don't need to lose weight, but I need to lose weight for Crystal. So that's the first step of advice that I can give, is that be real with yourself and be real with your partner. And when I put relationships, I mean all types of relationships, friendships, regular relationships, situationships, whatever you're going through, you got to be real with yourself and you have to be real with them. So you need to come to them on some real stuff, and you got to be consistent, because remember, when you are introducing anybody into your journey, you are opening your journey up for criticism. You don't always have to be just on social media for somebody to tell you you ain't doing something right. Once it slides out your mouth that, hey, I'm trying to cut back, hey, I'm on a diet, hey, I'm trying to lose some weight, I'm trying to get summertime fine. Once you say those words, oh my God, everybody else's eyes open up, and now they watching your every single move. So be ready, be prepared for the criticism that's going to come from these relationships, especially these close ones, like best friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, cousins. Like, be ready for that criticism. And all the time it's not bad criticism. Sometimes it can be constructive, but understand that you can listen to what people say for you, but you have to ultimately be doing it for yourself. So somebody can look at you and say, oh, Chris, I don't think you need to lose weight. Well, that's their opinion. But if you genuinely yourself don't feel good in your body and it's something you feel you need to do, then you need to drop that weight. Because the one thing that I have learned by losing weight is everybody doubts you at first, but once they see that weight gone, everybody want to know what you did. That's crazy. Like, everybody, girl, you doing this wrong. Don't do that. Then when it's, oh, I lost 100 pounds. Oh, girl, you doing so good. What you doing? Tell me what you doing. And it's like, but you were so critiquing and criticizing me at first. You told me I wasn't doing it right. You told me I couldn't do this. My goals were too big. You did all this stuff. So be ready for the criticism from the relationships around you. But like I said, the first step is knowing is what you genuinely want. If you don't want to lose weight, I do not care what size you are. You're not going to lose weight because you don't want to do it. Like I tell you guys every time, I can write you out a meal plan today. I can tell you, eat this at 8 a.m., eat this at 12 p.m., eat a snack at 2 p.m., eat dinner at 6 p.m., and we're going to repeat this every day. But if you yourself don't eat at those times and do what I tell you to do, then how are you going to lose weight? You get what I'm saying? So it's ultimately, it falls on you. So also, whenever you do go into this situation and you talk to the people that's around you, second step is to listen to them. Listen to what their reservations are about it. Whenever I first went to Courtney and I told her I wanted to start fasting, she was so afraid. She was like, no, you know, the regular stigma that everybody hears. Are you starving yourself? You can't go without eating. Why would you go without eating? It's not that serious. You don't need to lose weight like that. Until, again, people see it. So yes, she was a little taken back at first when I said I wanted to fast, and she didn't understand it. So since she did, I showed her the research and I showed her what I was reading about it, and I let her see some of the videos that I saw, and she goes, okay, I see, okay. And then once I got into it, hey Marquita, once I got into it and I started doing it, and she started to see that, wait a minute, you're not starving yourself, you actually eating better than most people, you know, like I told you guys, I don't care what diet I'm on, Krista gonna eat. I'm not gonna stop myself from eating no food group, which I do. I should not say that because I don't eat pork and I don't eat beef. I only allow myself to eat beef when on vacation. Like when we go to Louisiana, y'all already know it's going down. Get ready. Hey Latoya. But yeah, so yeah, I don't do that or whatever. But yeah, once she started to see that, okay, this is working for you and you're not starving yourself and you looking good. Oh, and oh my God, it's actually working. That opened up her mind more to it, to where she even tried. I think she did an 18-hour fast. I want to say it was 18 hours. Because when you count like the sleep or whatever. But yeah, and she tried it for her first time. And she was like, okay, it was hard, but I see where you get it, because everybody think that fasting again is starving yourself. But until you do the research and learn that it really helps to heal your insides, it really does help with that, then, you don't want to push nothing on nobody. But again, like I said, once you go to these people in your lives and you tell them, hey, this is what you want to do, be open to listening to how they feel. Because remember, you're taking them on a ride with you as well. So you can't just go in here and just think like, boom, I'm doing this, I'm single, I'm finna do this. You got to bring these people with you. And especially in my case, because like I told you guys, I always want to talk about experience of what I experienced, and hopefully, it can help you guys. But, going from me and Courtney eating whatever we want to eat, whenever we want to eat, whatever time, me not having no restrictions, if we eating fries, every day of the week we can, to me saying, okay, listen, I only can eat 8 hours of the day, and out of the 8 hours of the day, I gotta cook my own food because I can't eat what you cook, and it's just like her first reservation at first was like, oh my God, well, I don't want to eat without you. So like, it was so funny. Whenever I first started my journey, Courtney lost a bunch of weight in the first 3 months too, because she didn't know what to do without me eating. Like, she didn't want to cook because she was normally cooking for me and her. So instead of her cooking because I'm eating meal prep or I'm fasting, she'll just run and go get her something to eat. And although at that time she wasn't on like no regimen, she was still eating Popeyes, she was still eating Churches. She wasn't eating but 1 or 2 times a day. And that's where I stick gun ho. Like, I do want to do an unpopular opinion on weight loss, but I need y'all to send me some unpopular opinions, and I'm gonna add a couple of mine. But y'all know one of my unpopular opinions about weight loss is you ain't gotta cut nothing out to lose weight. It's a numbers game. It's calories in versus calories out. Now, macros do matter, but it's calories in versus calories out. So even though she was eating Popeyes and Churches, she was still dropping weight because she wasn't even eating enough calories, and she was, you know what I'm saying? So it's like she had started to lose a bunch of weight too in the beginning because she had to adjust. And then once she found out I'm good, like, I'm fasting, I'm choosing to fast. I'm not fasting for, because I'm forced. I'm fasting because I'm choosing. So if you are hungry and you want to eat, then eat. And I'll never forget this, y'all. Her first meal that she bought when I was fasting was a cheeseburger and fries. And then she had a nerve to get some cheese on the fries, y'all. Oh, it was from this place called Zach's Steaks and Shakes. And they did cheese steaks. But she didn't get a cheesesteak. She just got a regular burger. But they imported it. It wasn't from here. It was from Philadelphia, I think, because they got bread from there, the meat from there. Oh, my God. So yeah, that's what she got from there. And I'll never forget because I snapped it and it comes up in my memories. And I was like, I'm over here fasting and look, it be your own wife. And I showed the food. Oh my God, it looks so good. But that's when I realized that, okay, now we're on the second level to where she understands that, yes, I'm on my journey, but she also has to do what she got to do. I can't force her to want to lose weight because I want to do it. And see, that hinders us and hurt us sometimes in relationships, because just because you feel like you need to lose weight, you want everybody around you to lose weight. Well, maybe they don't want to lose weight, and it's okay. You can be your own way just like they can be their own way. So if they're choosing not to lose weight, then that's just what they're choosing at that moment. I don't care how much weight you think they need to lose. Put yourself in their shoes. You don't want nobody telling you what you need to do and what weight you need to lose. So we shouldn't do it to others, So yeah, once we got to that point, it was like, okay, cool. Well, she can eat what she want. She know I'm gonna do my meal prep. We ain't doing no cheating over here. Only on Sunday. Sunday has always been my cheat meal day because that's had always been Bay Day. That's Courtney's first day off from work that both of me and her got. Cause starting today on Wednesday, y'all know she go to work. I don't see my wife until like I see her, but we see her passing. Like she gonna go to work tonight and I'll see her in the morning passing. When I come home tomorrow, I work out and do all that. She take her nap. I'm gonna see her passing. So on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights, we see each other passing. So Sunday is our first night that both of us are off. So we always used to celebrate that with date night and going out and making it about us so we can get our me time. And that also has helped with how me and her have made it 5 years on opposite schedules. Because Courtney has worked at night the whole time I've known her, and I've always worked in the daytime. But we are the closest I've ever been in any relationship with opposite schedules. It's crazy. My last relationship, we was together all day, every day. Like, and I couldn't even tell you half of what, I was supposed to know. But with Courtney, it just seems to work out because we decided to put work into dedicating that time for each other. So that's why Sunday has always been my cheat meal, because that's brings me to my third point, and then I'm going to get to some of these comments. But that brings me to my third point. After you talk to them and you listen to what they got to say, understand that hold on one second, y'all. Understand that you don't want to neglect them. Like, just because you're on your journey, just because you doing all this, if you are with somebody that used to do date nights all the time, well, give them that one meal. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like a prize, one for you. It kind of was my tracker to keep me consistent, because I knew, okay, Sunday is my cheat meal day, and I'm gonna eat whatever baby want to eat or whatever baby want to cook. So I gotta make sure that I stay consistent during the week, because if she wants something fried on Sunday, I don't want to mess up my progress, because one meal will not mess up your progress. It's just not. Now, if you have one meal and then you backslide and keep doing it every day, that's what's gonna mess up your progress. But that one meal is not gonna mess up your progress. But yeah, so that was what my mind frame was like. Okay, well, if I could just be consistent all week, because I don't know what baby want to eat on Sunday, so that way that one meal won't hinder me. So that's how I was able to still have cheat weeks. I mean, not cheat weeks, cheat days every week, and still lose, consistently in the active part. But yes, you just have to get to the point where you don't want them to feel neglected. Again, even with friends, because I had to learn that the hard way. When I first started my journey, my friend, I never forget, she was from high school. She hit me up and she was like, hey, I'm in Dallas and I want to do happy hour, and I've called all the girls and we're going to go. And I'm like, okay, cool. What time? And she goes, 7. And I'm like, oh man, can we do like 4? Because I gotta eat before 6. That's when my window was 10 to 6. And she was like, oh, well, everybody's getting off of work and da da da. And I was like, well, yeah, I am the only one that kind of gets off at 3:30. Most people get off at 4:30, 5:30, So I was like, man, and I had to make a decision. And in that decision, it was the first part of my journey. And honestly, I was like, okay, guys, I can't go because I'm in the first part of my journey. And if I start making concessions for myself this early on, I'm gonna fall off. So I had to be truthful with them and say, I really genuinely want to be there, but I can't. And at that time, I was too weak to go. Like right now, when I'm fasting, I'm fasting. I don't care what's going on. I'm not going to intake any calories because I'm fasting. So I'm strong, baby. I can go sit up in the whole restaurant with you right now and sip on my water while you eat. It's not gonna bother me. But when I first started, I was weak and I knew I was, so I could not have went out with them and still been consistent, so I had to make that choice. But I end up making it up to them, because again, you don't want your friends to feel left out. Like, remember, the people that we hold these personal and private relationships with, they're the closest to us, and the reason they are close to us is because they're inside. They know us. They have a piece of our heart, a piece of our emotion. They have this. So the moment that they feel neglected or left out, then your journey can suffer as well, even though it's their feelings. Because once that tension gets there and somebody feels neglected, then you guys start bickering and arguing. Then you find yourself over here eating a bag of chips. You find yourself over here being off your journey. You find yourself doing something out of stress. So you don't want to do that, especially for those relationships. Now, I'm not talking about no stranger on Instagram. Somebody said, tried to shade you on their live. No, don't let that be your takedown. But I mean actual relationships, So let me read some of these comments. Weight training is extra. I thought I was doing good. Adding weights is something else. I know, and I did it before. I've never been consistent with it though. So this will be my first time being consistent with like weight training. But I'm excited about it because like the one thing that I have said all the time is I wonder what my body would look like. Like being consistent with it, and especially, with me being as motivated as I am now, I really wonder what I can, do with myself. My husband had been my biggest. Yes. It is so crazy because, like I said, I was afraid at first because I was like, oh my God, like I don't want her to like feel like I'm trying to do. Because, most people say you only lose weight when you're breaking up with somebody or when you want to be with, or when you're trying to break up with somebody, you're trying to get yourself together, get yourself fine for the next person. So I didn't want Courtney to feel like, oh my God, she trying to lose all this weight and leave me. I didn't want her to feel that way. So that's why I was like, you know what? I just need to talk to her and just let her know. And the saddest, it's not sad, but it's like it's hard, it's touching my heart. The heart touching, heart wrenching thing she said was, I know it's time. And I said, how do you know? And she said, because when you eat, you look unhappy. Like you look at your food like you don't want it. And she's telling the truth. The end part, before I finally made the decision to just stick to something, y'all, every time I ate, I felt like, Crystal, why are you eating this? Like, you doing too much. You don't need 4 pieces of chicken. Like, you can do 2 pieces and you got fries, you know? Like, you don't have to do 4 pieces. Or now, why do you have to make 2 sandwiches? That's 4 pieces of bread. You done put all this, like, you just doing too much. So I really was being, and I don't want to say disgusted, because I wasn't disgusted with myself, but I really was questioning myself, like, why? Why are you doing, like, why are you overeating like this? And I would eat all my food. I would always eat my food. And if I didn't eat it right then, I'll let it sit down. And then if it got cold, I warm it up and finish it. It's like I just could not leave food, or I felt some kind of way, you know? So it's like, I really did. I was unhappy with myself. It had nothing to do with her. Courtney has loved me the same. Whether I was 297 pounds or 210 pounds or 195 pounds, she has loved me the same. Her love for me has not changed. She has always been handsy, touchy, kissy. Like, she has always been that way no matter what. It's just that now I give her ass a run for her gold, because I got a little speed on me, you know? So yeah, it's just that. So it's crazy, because like I said, I was so afraid at first to talk. And again, you have to, one, get it in your mind. You have to understand that, like, this is something that you gotta do. And it's gonna bring me to my 4th point, but let me look at some comments. Remember, steady, consist cardio is good for weight loss. Also, there are so many ways to lose weight. Go with what works for you, dear. Just go with what works for Mrs. Chrissy. Yes, Ayana, and that's where I am. Like I told you guys, I'm not, like, I don't mind. I know pretty sure I can drop 5 or 10 pounds. That doesn't bother me. Weight loss is not my goal. I just want to feel good, and I want to feel good in my body, and I want to tone a little bit, because I am more flabbier than I would like. And in order to do that, I'm gonna have to do the weight training. So weight loss is not my goal in this. I just want to see my body change, and in order to see that body change, you're gonna have to incorporate weights. You getting on your journey can also trigger insecurities in your partner to be ready for it. In my case, it came to us breaking up. But if you are doing it for you, then who has to go has to go. Amen, Kimberly. And you said it. That's exactly what I said. I didn't want Courtney to feel like, oh my gosh, she losing weight and she gonna try to leave me, or oh my gosh, she lost weight. Because I do not like to hear people say, well, I only like big girls. Like that should not be a characteristic that you go for. Like, just because a person is big, like, that should not be a characteristic. You should want a healthy human. That way you can have a long and prosperous life with them. That's what you should want. It shouldn't be about skinny girls, big girls, all this stuff. It shouldn't be about that. Which I know I'm finna say the real world, but in like a what's the word I'm looking for? Perfect world. In a perfect world, it would be the right way. But we know what we live in, and we know how social media is. So yeah, and like that was my 4th point of it all. It's like, understand that everybody can't go with you on this journey. And if you have expressed how you feel and you are genuinely unhappy with your body and you want to make choices, and somebody is criticizing you, changes, and somebody is criticizing you and you genuinely are doing something to make you healthier, then it's deuces. And I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying if you've been with your boyfriend for 4 years and then he don't want to see you lose weight and you just break up with him tomorrow and you good. No, it's not going to be like that. But do understand that until you cut those negative ties, your journey is going to suffer, because you're going to always feel like, well, I got to do this for him. I got to do this for her. I don't want to do this. Or if I don't do this, they're going to be mad. So you don't want to do that. You know, you want to make sure that you are being open and honest, and also understanding when somebody don't want to see you succeed, when somebody is not on your side. Like I always tell you guys, I had lost a lot of friends when I first started my journey, which is crazy, because again, you would think that these people that's been with me, that's been my friends, would be rooting for me. Like, okay, my sis is doing it. She doing this naturally. She on her shit. She getting it done. But it wasn't like that in my case. People literally was like, why you want want to lose weight. You been big your whole life. If you lose weight, you got to change your name. You won't be plus size Barbie anymore. That's why I'm making my business let y'all know I'm going to always be plus size. I'm okay with my body. Like I told you guys, I'm okay right now. If I don't lose another pound, shed another inch, I'm good with Crystal today and forevermore. The thing is, like I always tell you guys, if you don't like something about you, then change it if you can. If it's something that you genuinely want to change. Me, I genuinely want to tone my body. So that's why I'm going to do it. I'm not doing it because somebody told me, oh, Crystal, you need to tone. Crystal, you need to lose some more weight. Crystal, you need to do that. I have given up worrying about other people's opinions. I do not care. I welcome it. If it's good, something that I can take, something that I can use, something that I can learn, I'm very open to that. But when you just bumping your gums and you don't know the situation, I leave that right there. I'm not even gonna touch it. So when you're in those type of relationships and somebody just like you genuinely want to do good for yourself and you know your blood pressure high or something and you trying to eat right and they don't want, it's like, do you really want me around? Are you really trying to kill me? Because blood pressure, diabetes, all that stuff is not to be played with at all. That's why they make medications for those things, because if they can go undiagnosed and you can do whatever you want, then you know you can just they wouldn't make medication for it if it wasn't that serious. So if you get to the point where you need to change your lifestyle for those type things and somebody not rocking with you, were they really for you to begin with? You know, they weren't really for you to begin with. So it's going to be hard. Like I said, you're going to lose some people and that's okay. They weren't meant to go with you anywhere. Everybody can't go with you to your next point. Nobody can. And see, the friends that I had before, excuse me guys, they wouldn't be able to hang with the Crystal now. Because see, the Crystal now change. And that's another thing with weight loss. Your mind is going to change whether you like it or not. To go from being so big that walking up 4 or 5 stairs have you winded to now I can go do a 2-mile walk and come in here and do flips if I wanted to. The stuff like that, it gets you or yourself. Like weight loss, that's a whole nother video, a whole nother talk. But weight loss really does affect your mind before it affect anything else. And so we'll save that for another Wellness Wednesday, because it comes with a lot. Body dysmorphia, or you know, not liking the new you, it comes with a lot. So you got to deal with that, you know, as it comes, because that comes, you don't even know when it's gonna come. That stuff just, it could be something that trigger it. It can be a picture, it could be a video, it could be you looking at yourself, it could be an outfit that you put on. It can be a lot. But when it comes to relationships, and the reason I wanted to talk about this is because all of us got friends, family, partners, wives, husbands. All of us got a relationship that's close to us that we really value what they feel and how they feel about us, what they got to say about what we do. We value their opinion. So if you get to the point where you want to start your weight loss journey and be on your journey, my 5th point is that you got to be consistent. Because how you going to tell somebody that you want to lose weight, but every other day you eating a bag of chips and then you want them to take you seriously? How they going to take you seriously if you're not being consistent and showing them that what I told you I want, I'm willing to go and work to get it? You can't expect for them to be on your side and tell you, oh, you do look like you losing weight, if they just saw you eat a family bag of chips. You can't expect that. And real people won't lie to you. And that's the one thing that I love about me and Courtney is we are real with each other. If something happened, if I'm at work and I'm running down the story of something and I did something wrong, Courtney's going to say, Krista, that was wrong. How you approached that was wrong. And vice versa. She telling me something that happened at work and I hear it. Yes, it's my wife and I love her, but I say, pause. This is where you was wrong. This is why this happened, because you did this. So you got to have people like that in your life that's not just yes men, but that's genuinely cares enough about you to, you know, on the outside looking in. So these people are on the outside of your journey. And they only thing they know is you told them you ready to lose weight. You told them you finna be consistent. You told them that this is it. You unhappy and you got to get it done. And then the next day they see you eating chips. And then the day after that they see you eating ice cream. And then the day after that it's just like, oh, well, I still am on my diet. Well, how do you expect for them to take it serious if you're not being consistent? And it's totally okay to have your days. Like I said, that's why I set those boundaries in the first part of my journey with Courtney and say, listen, I love you. I love the way you cook. It's nothing wrong with your cooking. I promise you, baby, if I couldn't gain weight, I would eat it all day, every day. But because my body will gain weight because obesity runs in my family, because I want to be a mother to your child, because I want to be a wife of yours for a long time, I got to do something about myself. I got to change what I'm doing, because what I'm doing, I'm cutting years off my life. And we got stuff to do. Like me and Courtney, we just chilling right now. We was riding out this pandemic, but we got real life goals and real life stuff that we talk about doing. And how can we do that if I can't even walk up 4 stairs without being overly winded? You know what I'm saying? If I'm so unhappy with what I'm eating that, it makes me an unhappy person. You get what I'm saying? So you just got to get to the point where if you are going to be on a journey, be real with the people around you. Talk to them and let them know, like, hey, I'm starting. I might have a slip up, but I'm getting up there. I'm going to get it together. And also use that as your motivation to stay consistent, so that way you won't be like, man, I done told this girl I'm finna be on a diet and every day I'm eating chips. She ain't going to take me serious. She ain't going to take me. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to think about them as well. I feel like that now it's this journey for being on this weight loss and debt free journey I'm on now. Yes, sis, and that's what I'm talking about. If you want look, that's why I don't be going live. Kelly, you brought up a good point, and that's the reason I brought up me planning a wedding and losing weight. So the whole time I was planning a wedding, I was losing weight, and everybody always say, well, most people gain weight during the wedding price of the wedding. Well, damn, am I having a seizure tonight? What's going on? Let me drink some and get it together, because I don't know what's going on. Okay. People was telling me most people gain weight during the wedding, their wedding planning, or they going through something. But the one thing that I knew is that I had a journey. I wasn't losing weight for the wedding. I was losing weight for Crystal. It's just that I had a wedding coming up. So yes, the wedding was a motivation, but it wasn't my reason for losing weight. So anyway, that's another reason though I was able to lose as much weight as I did during that time, because I used the wedding planning as an excuse. So instead of me sitting there worried about what snacks I'm gonna eat, I'm like, let me go scroll on Pinterest, look at wedding dresses, watch wedding dress videos, watch wedding venue videos, doing all the kind of stuff like that. And that took time after time. I'll look up and boom, it's time for me to eat. I'll eat my food while I'm still wedding planning, and it's like my mind was focused on something else that I wasn't focusing on eating. Because like I told you guys all the time, most times you're not hungry, you're just thirsty. Sometimes you just need to drink you some water, you'll be okay. After you drink you some water, if you still genuinely hungry and your stomach is still growling, eat you something. But 9 times out of 10, you're not hungry every time you want to eat something. So you do need to make yourself busy, whether it's wedding planning, whether it's planning your, next week's meal. Sometimes I do that. If I get to the point where I'm fasting and I feel like, oh my God, I'm gonna break my fast, I'll go and just start looking up recipes, just reading different recipes. Maybe something, like I told you guys, I'm weird because I even like smelling food while I'm fasting. It calms me. But anyway, so yeah, I will go and look up recipes and stuff, and that'll kind of clear my mind, ease my mind. I don't have to go through snacks and doing stuff like that. So just planning a wedding actually was a distraction for me, and it actually kept me consistent. That was one thing that I love to do, and it took up a multiple years to me. I was like, can I talk tonight? It took up my time, but it also, like I said, held me accountable, because instead of me fasting, sitting there watching that clock, waiting till 10 a.m. happened, I was actually doing something that kept me busy, and then before I knew it, it was time to eat. Yes, girl, I don't know what was going on. That sounds like me and my hubby. Our relationship was mostly food. Food was one of the ways we bonded for 11 years. Yes. And that's why I say you don't want to take that away. You don't want that person to feel like, oh my God, they're changing, because that will be the first change. 9 times out of 10, when somebody say you change, it's not what you said or nothing like that. It's your actions. So if you stop doing something that a person is used to doing, that's what they're going to say change. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I made it my business to say, Courtney, Sunday is your day. Whatever you want to do. If you want to go out to eat, we go out to eat. If you want to cook for me, you can cook whatever you want. Or if you want me to cook, I'll cook. So I just gave that day. And I know it's crazy to say like, oh my God, you're giving a day. But when you have a relationship like that, you remember, everything is about give and take. I don't care who is with. Everything is about give and take. And I just felt like since I am doing this whole drastic change and you're supporting me and you're there for me, least I can do is, not take it all away from you. Hey Terry, hey Deborah. No, this is for me tonight. Oh, not this is for me tonight. I understand, sis. The emotional part is something else. Ever since I had my surgery, I realized I got to be 300 plus because of all of me. All I can do is guide my daughter to better choices. She learns some of these habits from me. And that is so true, Valencia. One of my subscribers hit me up and she said that her daughter was overweight and she was wondering how she can like get her to eat healthier. She says, that she liked the soda and she liked chips and all that stuff. And I told her, I said, since that's a habit that she's had for a little while, you can't just go cold turkey on stuff like that. Like you can't just be like, look, you getting a little big, no chips, no soda tomorrow. You can't do that. So you got to wean her off of it by, giving her less and less and then switching her over to maybe a sparkling water or, something to where she could still feel like she's getting that flavor, that juicy flavor or something, but it's not necessarily putting all of those calories in her. But she said the same thing. She said, and it's because of me. Like she has these habits because of me. And I mean, y'all know I'm real and that's the truth. Like the children are going to do what the parent does because that's what they see in the household. Food is learned behavior. Like I told you guys, like we celebrate with everything. We use food for everything. When you wake up in the morning, most people think what they're going to eat today. A person don't wake up and think, okay, well, you know what? I got errands. So most people think, okay, what's for lunch? What's for dinner? What I'm doing is, I mean, and it's not a bad thing because our body needs food. We got to have food to survive. I don't care who you are, what diet you choose to do, whether you vegan, keto, whatever, you still need food and you still need a good amount to keep your body healthy, So yeah, it's just all about taking baby steps to switch those habits, making sure you're not quitting some cold turkey. Like I said, I know my limits and I know me. So some stuff like Courtney gets freaked out. She's like, I do not know how you can be, off a track for a whole week and then Monday you'll do your full day fast and then boom, you'll go straight into your meal prep. I don't know either, to be truthful. I don't even know how it does either. But the one thing that I do know is I'm in competition with myself. So if I said that I'm getting back on track, then that's what I'm doing. Like, I don't care what I thought I was going to do. This is what we doing. OMG, you talking to me, huh? I gotta get on track. Yes, and it's crazy, sis, because like I said, I've been there. I've had the thoughts of, why am I losing weight? Like, my wife loved me. I ain't gotta lose no weight. She said she liked me just the way I am. I had those thoughts too. And immediately I had to remember, but I'm not doing this for Courtney. In a sense, I am, because I'm trying to be healthy so I can live longer to be her wife longer. But I wasn't genuine. I mean, I wasn't doing it for her. I was doing it for me. She just gets the benefits of me doing it. You get it? My biggest problem sometimes is having to cook for my family and making sure I still eat healthy. Yes, and somebody asked me about that. And like I said, sometimes you just gotta cook that extra meal. Sometimes you just have to pull something out of their meal. So if it's Taco Tuesday and they having taco shells, maybe turn yours into a taco salad. If they having fried chicken, take your fried chicken and put it in the air fryer and do air fried chicken. It's gonna take work. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take like that extra step, but it's gonna be so worth it when you start to see your results, when you start to feel good, when it's gonna feel good. It's gonna be work though. Like, it's not gonna be easy. But it can be done. My tummy growling all the time. Deborah, and mine was when I first started. When I first started my journey, I was like, I ain't gonna lie. I even said to myself, like, am I starving myself? Because I don't think I'm just supposed to be like, if my stomach growling, I'm supposed to eat. But again, we are trying to break so many years and years and years of habits that just because you've been doing something, even me, even though I've been doing this consistently 6 whole weeks, I was off track for a whole month. And it's like you can remember I told you guys you cannot work out a bad diet. I do not care how many hours you spend on that treadmill. If your diet is not good, you're not going to see those results because it's about what? Calories in versus calories out. So I don't care if you working out really, really hard, really, really hard. If you get from working out, and let's say you was in the gym for 2 hours, if you been in that gym for 2 hours and then you go Wendy's and get you a triple cheeseburger, that's could be 2,500 calories in just that cheeseburger. That little 700 calories you burnt in the gym, it's gone, sis. It's gone. So don't say, oh, I can eat this because I'm gonna work out. Working out is for toning and shaping. Working out is for toning and shaping. Weight loss start in your mouth. It starts with what you put in your mouth. I started taking probiotic. Oh yeah, somebody told me about that because I used to not me, Alexa used to do these probiotic shakes. She bought them. I forgot the brand name, but they're at Walmart and they're like these little small and they start with an L. I want to say it's Lava, Lava, but it's like probiotic little shots, and she swears by them. That's something we have to figure out. Hey, Darlene, how you doing? That's my problem cooking for my family. Yes, and that's why I say like it be hard, y'all, when Courtney and her, making a nice little steak. She done made her a baked potato, and I'm over here eating skinny meatloaf and some mashed cauliflower. It's hard, but results will come. Hey, I am who I am. Honestly, we be overeating nothing like a fast. Yes. And what's the crazy part is, like I told you guys, everything has calories. And my sis, oh my God, if y'all want to follow somebody, y'all know I love shouting people out. Her Instagram is Snatched Journey. My sis look good, honey. She looks good. But anyway, she put something on her Insta story, and it made so much sense, and I say this all the time. She said she decided to switch from using olive oil and butters to using the spray oil when she cooked because of the calories. And did I not tell y'all that so long ago? Be careful because olive oil is heavy in calories. 1 tablespoon, 220 calories, or is it 2 tablespoons? Anyway, it's still 220 calories is a lot to start before you even put your food in the pan. So remember, when you just putting all that oil, all that butter in that pan, that has calories too. So yes, sis, you may have had baked salmon and asparagus, but you put 600 calories of butter on top of it. So your healthy meal just got very unhealthy. And then you wondering why, dang, I'm not even eating that much. Why I'm not losing? It's because you genuinely are overeating your calories by the butters, the oils, the drinks. Like I told you guys, that's why I do the protein iced coffee. Not because, like I said, I drink it, but coffee is coffee to me. You know what I'm saying? I will allow myself to have some good coffee. But I do the protein iced coffee because why use those calories when I don't need to use them? So my regular coffee I get from Starbucks, just the grande, not even the venti. The grande is 560 calories. A protein coffee for technically a venti, because once you put the shake in, you got a venti, is only 170 calories. So I'd rather do the 170 calories and still be able to eat a meal than to drink that coffee for 560 calories and that's my meal. You know what I'm saying? Like if you are eating or drinking anything that's 500 or 600 calories, that should be your meal, your snack, your everything. You shouldn't do that plus a cheese Danish, a chocolate croissant, what's that? The sandwich they do, the Gouda sandwich. Hey, sugar. Yeah, you can't do that too, because just that meal alone, you probably ate 1,100 calories, sis. You know you're only supposed to have 1,200, 1,300. So you just ain't gonna eat nothing else the rest of the day. So you gotta be careful. Like calories is a mug, y'all. When I tell you, you could be overeating. Same thing, I always bring up the example of croutons. Everybody think 2 tablespoons of croutons is 10, 15 croutons. 2 tablespoons of crouton, every time I weigh it, ends up between 4 and 5 croutons. So if you are eating more than 4 or 5 little pieces of croutons, you are eating more than a serving size. So yes, don't come to the table and say, y'all, I got a salad, I'm eating healthy, when you got a whole bag of croutons in there, a whole bottle of ranch on there, baby. You could be eating a 2,000 calorie salad. It's not healthy anymore. You get what I'm saying? So just be very careful, be very mindful. That's why my meal prep is as simple as it is, with as less ingredients as can be. Because I would rather have the simple meals with the calories that I know I can count, so I know what I'm consuming, versus me guessing or just going by, because if you just guess or if you just make up something, you can be overeating, and that's the reason why you may not be seeing results. Hello, somebody gotta watch. Yes, you got to, and that's the reason. And it's a lot of work. Like, I would be lying to y'all if I said counting calories is easy, even on Weight Watchers. Like, you still like I today I had went to Walmart and oh my god, okay. Today I had went to Walmart and they now sell these things called splits, where half of the side is almond butter, the other half is like a jam or some type of like fruit jelly or something. And I used to watch this girl on on YouTube, where I still do watch her. I just haven't caught her videos in a while. But her name is Miss Remy Ashton, and she was losing weight the same time I was, and she had like lost 60 pounds. But anyway, she had went to Kim Kardashian's nutritionist, and he told her that before she has her workouts or either after, she needs to eat those splits. So she was buying them from Amazon. So I went on there, and on Amazon, you know, they sell them in cases, and I didn't want to get like the big like case of them all. So I was just like, I'll catch up to it. But it really slipped my mind until today when I was in Walmart and I saw that they sell them. So I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, hey Stacy. I was like, oh my God, this is what Miss Remy Ashton used. Like, oh my God, I'm finna do it. And now, like I told you guys, I am very, very like aware and want to make sure that I'm tracking everything that I put in my body. So I was like, let me scan it, baby. Why don't split 7 points? And like I told you on Weight Watchers, is if anything is that high in points, that means the sugar content, that means the carbs, the fat is high. So for that split just by itself, like I ain't even add no bread to it. It was 7 points. I didn't even look at the back of the calories because I was so hurt to see that was 7 points. But I said all that to say, every time we think something healthy, sometimes it may not be healthy. And I got to tell y'all one more thing. The minute I count my calories, I see progress. Exactly, because it's crazy, because it's a numbers game. Like I said, if you want a big butt, a small waist, and all that stuff, you're going to have to go in the gym. You're going to have to pump some iron. You're going to have to do some weight training, because your body needs that resistance in order for it to build muscle. So that's what you're going to need for that. But if you literally losing weight, if you just want to drop some pounds, it's about what you put in your mouth, and you need to be careful about that. But I'm going to wrap up this with talking about the Goalie gummies. So you guys know that my mom got me the Goalie gummies. I've gotten several requests for me to review them. You know, how do I like them and everything like that. So like I told you guys, I have been very much on scanning everything, even on my cheat days, even on that. We ain't going to even talk about that meal I had Sunday, y'all. We ain't gonna even talk about it. But what's crazy is what y'all was seeing on the vlog. I still only ate chicken, and I had lobster mac and cheese and some potatoes. But I literally shared the mashed potatoes, so I didn't have much of those. I shared the mac and cheese with Courtney. I didn't have much of those. And my chicken, it come in like a good size. I went ahead and split it in half and put the rest all the way to go, because I knew I wasn't gonna eat it. So I did really well. Like I said, the only thing that I think I may have spiked in was my drinks, because alcohol, liquor, and especially fruit drinks like that always is high in calories and stuff like that. But again, it's my cheat day, and I'm not apologizing for it. I'm just telling y'all I'm self-aware. I know when I done had it. But so yes, so I got the Goalie gummies, and like I told you guys, I do not like the apple cider vinegar, but I still do take it every morning. It's the nastiest shit ever. It will always be nasty. It's been 3 years. I ain't got used to it yet. I ain't never gonna get used to it, but I'm gonna always take it. But anyway, I looked at the gummy Goalies, and I was reading it, and then I researched it, and because I wanted to make sure that by me taking it, it wouldn't break my fast. So the first thing I said, I saw that it had like a little bar scan on the back of the bottle. So I was like, oh, well, let me just scan it to see if it's any points on Weight Watchers. And it ended up being 1 point. So that got my antennas up, because I was like, why is a vitamin any points on Weight Watchers? Like, why would it have points? And then I researched it, and they said most of the gummy vitamins, like the Goalies, the One Days, that's gummies and stuff like that, the way they make them into gummies is because, one, they add sugar to it. So there's about 5 to 6 grams of sugar, which is a lot for a gummy. And two, there's protein in the gelatin part of it. So that it could be 1 or 2 grams of protein. And if you're having those type of macros like sugars, the proteins, some of it even have like 1 gram of carbs and stuff like that, that will break your fast. So according to the research, the Goldie gummies will break your fast. And also it said too that people who are on keto may want to be careful because of the grams of sugar. Because if you're not supposed to have X amount of grams of sugar and you've had Goldie gummies, because on the packaging, it tells you to take 2 gummies 3 times a day. So if you're having 6 gummies a day, remember the serving size, I mean, the amount is per serving. If you're having a serving, is 2 gummies. Hey, China Dog, thank you for the super chat, sis. So if you're having if you're having 6 gummies a day, then you have to calculate 3 times whatever it is. So 3 times 5, you having 15 grams of sugar from there. So just be careful when you are taking the gummy vitamins, because I learned something I didn't know. And I mean, I knew that it had to be, because I did take them this past weekend. I said, okay, it'll be something that I take on weekends. So Monday through Friday, I'll still take my traditional ACV in the morning time, 2 tablespoons and my splash of water. But on weekends, I'll give myself a break from taking from taking the ACV, and take the Goldie gummies on the weekend. That way I still be getting ACV in on the weekend. It's just in a gummy form. That way I can still use it. But yeah, just be very careful and make sure that you are doing research on things like that, because if you are saying that you're fasting and you are intaking calories that are intaking macros, because sugar, carbs, protein will immediately break your fast, even if something has 0 calories, because breaking your fast is not literally chewing, but it's getting your digestive system ready to digest. So if you take something, drink something, or eat something during your fasting window, and your stomach gets ready to digest it, your fast is broken, because your body is now working. When you're fasting, you're in a rested state, which means your body is not doing anything. You're cleaning yourself out, if anything. But your body doesn't have to do anything but digest. It's, get yourself clean. But if once you start the eating process, that's why a lot of people go back and forth. Okay, got that said on Carb Manager, the Goldie gummies got an F, because if you are a person that's trying to watch your carbs, or if you're on keto or something, they said don't take those because of what they have. Not saying that they're bad. So, because my mom and dad love them, it's good reviews on them. I even had them this past weekend. I do not think they're nasty. I actually think they're better. I wish that, they didn't have what they had in them, because I would take them every single day. But again, if you're fasting, that can ruin your fast. And it makes me mad when somebody be like, because at work, this lady's like, oh, they got these things out here or something. Do you want to try it? And I was like, no, I'm fasting. And she was like, oh, you can just take a bite of it. Well, excuse my language. I said, bitch, if I take a bite of it, then why would I continue fasting? I would just eat, right? Like, girl, get out my face. So you just want to be very careful with that. And then, like I said, that is one of the causes too on intermittent fasting, where you feel like, well, dang, I'm fasting, when in actuality, you probably weren't fasting as long as you were. You probably thought you were doing 16-8, but you ate Goldie gummies in the morning and did that. Yeah, she said that they're only the F because of the sugar count. So yeah, and I mean, it's to be expected because it's a gummy. It's meant to be sweet, so I can see that being on there. And the same thing with like the 1-a-day gummies. I used to take those and I switched over to the 1-a-day vitamin, and then now you guys know I take my NurtrBurst. But yeah, so be careful with that. Like I said, I still do like them. It's not nothing that I won't take. I still will take them, but I just will take them on weekends when I break my fast. That way, we out the woods and we doing good. Oh, was that a bar? What was I rapping? Okay, anyway. But yes, guys, so this was Wellness Wednesday. The things that I want you to remember is you are on your Darlene said she told y'all I was crazy. They be trying me. And that's what made me mad, y'all, because like I said, when I was 297 pounds, people let me do whatever I wanted to do. Do y'all remember me and Courtney did the 100 nugget challenge? We went and bought 100 nuggets and tried to eat 100 nuggets. We on camera, like when I was 297 pounds, they let me run amok. Then when I lose weight, you want to tell me what's healthy, what I shouldn't eat, and what I should. Girl, get out my face with this. Don't tell me this. Where was you when I couldn't walk up them stairs? That's when you should have been saying something. Now you want to be all in my face when I done did the work. Okay, I'm being silly. I gotta go. But yes, I'm just like, don't do that. Do not do that. Like, it's okay to help somebody. It's okay to, say, hey, Demisha wanted to tell me about these chips that she tried, which I'm trying for meal prep next week. Stay tuned. But anyway, she wanted to tell me about it. And she reached out. She was like, hey, I know you do your meal prep and you do your thing, but look at these. Would you be able to eat these? Do you like these? What you think about these? That's how you approach somebody. You don't just DM them and say, this what you need to be eating. Don't do that, because that's not your business. So you in the wrong business right now. What you need to be doing is worrying about your own business. And it's okay, like I said, if you have a suggestion. I don't know everything, y'all. I just know what I experienced. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Keisha. You are so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, I'm just like, don't do that. And like I always told you guys, I'm very self-aware. And I can go to somebody and tell myself, oh, Latoya say good night. Oh, thank you, sis. You have a good night. And I'll see you on Sunday. But yeah, I told, I'm very self-aware. I'm able to listen to people tell me, like, well, Crystal, next time do this, or this what you need to do. I don't have a problem with that. Because like I said, if it's something that I can learn from the situation, I'll take it. If it's something I can't learn, I'm gonna leave it with you, because that wasn't for me. Wrong person. You sent it to the wrong person. So I'm able to decipher that. But what I don't appreciate, oh, thank you for the super chat, darling. You sweet, sis. But what I don't appreciate is for someone to come at you when you have experience. Because remember, guys, no matter if this is your first time starting over, your third time starting over, or whatever, you always start from experience. I mean, you're starting from experience every time you start over. So you know what it is to do. Like one of these ladies wrote in this other weight loss group that I'm in. And she wrote and said that this was like her 5th time being back on track, and she know what she need to do. She just got to get her mind to do it, and she gonna do it. And somebody commented under there and was like, well, why you not doing it then? Which is clearly somebody who has never been on a journey, clearly somebody who does not know the weight loss struggle. And see, stuff like that, when you are so wide open to listening to everybody tell you about your journey, that will break you down, because you'll be like, well, why can't I do it? And if this person can do it, I can't do it. Understand you got your own lane. Hey, Tracy girl. Understand you got your own lane. And it's okay to get advice, to get motivation and inspiration from others, but you don't have to take on every little thing. So, it was so crazy. But like I said, you can't get mad either, because when you are posting, when you are opening up yourself, when you are talking to these people that you're in relationships with in your life, do understand that they may have reservations. They may have something that they want to say. They may have something that they don't agree with. Because like I said before, if you guys are just coming in, Courtney didn't agree with me fasting at first. She didn't understand it. She was like, why you starving yourself? Like, if you want to lose weight, just lose weight. You don't got to fast. So I had to explain it to her, because remember, I was the one doing all the research. I was the one, learning it, getting ready. She wasn't in that part of it. So of course, if I presented the idea to her, now I have to show her my evidence to prove my case, instead of me just going in, you don't want me to lose weight. You don't care about me. It's like you didn't even give her a chance, or him a chance, to understand what it is you wanted to do. I had to pull myself back and say, you know what? Let me explain to her what it is I want to do and what it is supposed to do. And then let me actually be consistent and show her that it works. And by me doing so, if I tell Courtney I'm fasting for 4 days right now, she'll be like, all right then, I'm still eat, but I love you, So you just got to remember the relationships around you enough to the point where you are understanding that they may, need some extra, hey, this is why I'm doing it, some extra explanation. And all the time, it is not to condemn you. Because again, y'all, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say before I close out, when we start our journeys, especially when you're going from doing whatever you want to do as far as eating, to restricting yourself to only meal prep, to only an 8-hour or a 12-hour fasting window, remember, you're gonna have an attitude. We love food, y'all. And when you tell yourself you don't want to eat it, you're going to have an attitude problem. So don't be so sensitive when somebody say something to you. Like, don't take it so sensitively. You're going to be sensitive because you remember you're trying to break habits. So in that sense, you may have a little attitude problem. Like I told y'all, when I first started fasting, you couldn't get away with shit. Like I would chew your head off. Like, why you doing this? And then I realized, like, girl, you got to get it together. So that's when I started to learn, like, you know what? Let me occupy my time. Because of course, if I'm just sitting here thinking like, where's 10? I want to eat. Where's 10? I want to eat. eat, of course I'm going to get mad. I'm going to be upset if somebody else is eating. I'm going to be upset that somebody who walked by me and can eat whatever they want to eat and never gain weight. Well, that bitch just walked by. Like, of course you're going to be upset. But you just have to get to the point where you're not super sensitive to everything and everybody. Understand that it's your journey, not theirs. So if it's something that they or don't have a question about, then you have to explain it to them, because again, you're the one who did the research and you're the one who doing the actions. They don't know. But in that same sense, don't let anybody pull you down from what it is that you genuinely want. Don't ever, like I said, when Courtney disagreed with that, at first I was upset. I was like, how dare you? You see that I'm this and you see that I'm that. And once I realized, like, it's just because she don't know, Crystal. She's not trying to condemn you. She's not trying to stop your shine. She's not trying to stop you from wearing crop tops. She just don't understand because she didn't do the research. So once I let her do the research, come in. She knocking. Once I told her about it and showed her this and what fasting does, then she understood it. And then once I started doing it in her face and started being consistent and started actually showing results, then she really understood it. Look, that's her right there.
I'm fasting right now.
then she really understood it. Come down.
Hello, my friends.
She came in. But yes. So yes, guys, just huh? Oh yeah. But yes, guys, you just get to the point, like I said, where you have to understand that the relationships around you mean a lot. But what if it's something you genuinely want to do for yourself, then you have to bring those people up to speed with you. Like if boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, siblings, more kids say, hey, all those people, they're gonna. So I'm sorry, y'all, my eyebrows are itching, and I be trying my best not to scratch them. So yes. Nutshell, you know, I always like to give a final thought, and that is just understand, if it's something that you want to do for yourself, it's possible. You can do it. Everybody's not going to be on board with you on day one, but just stay consistent enough to show them that it's going to be done. And then, because you know what they always tell you, baby, I believe you more than, what actions speak louder than words. So I can tell you all day long, girl, I'm finna lose a bunch of weight. I'm finna eat right. I'm finna hit the gym. But until I actually show you I'm going to do it, they may not believe you. Marquita say it's time to make her coffee. Yes. And she got a new coffee cup. She's too excited. She like me. We love cups, baby. So she was so excited. But I thank you guys so much for joining the second Wellness Wednesday. Remember that you're not in this alone. People do want to see you succeed. You just got to explain to them what it is that you want and don't worry about them. Jessica said, hey, babe. And she's like, hello, Jessica. they really do want you to succeed. And when you first start your journey, it's not going to be peaches and cream. Short Lady C said, hey. Hey, Short Lady. She got country on that one. But yes, everybody's not going to want to understand at the beginning. But if you show them, it's going to work. But I'm going to let you guys go for tonight. Thank y'all for joining. I have been vlogging all week, so there will be a vlog on Sunday. I'm going to show you the inside of the gym area. And if I can go to like the different areas, then I'll show you guys that. And I did do meal prepping with you guys, so you guys will see that. And what else have I did so far? Oh, I did show y'all everything for the smoothie and all that stuff, but y'all know this. We going to get espresso tomorrow, and we doing a 2-point coffee, 170 calories, and that's how I'm gonna end it. Y'all know I love my coffee. You'll be blessed too, Short Lady C. Everybody be blessed. Have a good rest of your week, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Subscribe. Y'all, she's silly.